Tessa. Oh wow. So now Nerd is having crush on my boyfriend. That's so funny. Why? Tessa, give me back my diary, I said in a weak voice. Tessa, you want this thing back? She raised my diary in front of my face and then threw it on the floor. Tessa, here is your diary. I bent down to take my diary, but she hit on my hand with her shoe. Everyone laughed, looking at the scene. My vision was blurring because of salty water in my eyes, but I can't show them my tears. I pulled my hand out and stood up. Tessa, what you think? Are you a beauty queen or something? She pulled my hair with her hand, which made me scream in pain. My eyes were shut tightly when I heard his voice. Tessa left my hair when she saw him coming. Tessa, it's good you are here. You will be shocked when I'll tell you her dirty truth. Sebastian, what's happening here? Tessa, this filthy nerd is so shameless. She took my diary and started reading it loudly. In diary. When I saw him first time in school, I felt butterflies in my stomach. He's the most handsome guy in our school. I know he'll never love me, but I want to make love with him. Whenever I see him, I want him with me. I want him just with me. I never did it with someone, but I want him my first. I always see wet dreams about him. Sebastian, you girl, come out of your dirty imaginations. Tessa, look how ugly she is, but still she is thinking of you as his first. She laughed sarcastically, and many other students joined her. Sebastian, look, ugly duckling, this will never gonna happen between us, so stop this all. My eyes were stuck on floor, but my mind was busy thinking how she got my diary. I took my diary from her hand and asked hesitantly, Ryan, where did you got my diary? Tessa, oh, I should tell you this. Your so called bestie Julia gave me this. Ryan, what? Julia? She would never do that. Tessa, yeah, you nerd. No one wants to be friends with you. I saw Julia standing in the crowd. She was smiling. I couldn't believe she betrayed me. She was the one and only friend I had. She was like my sister. How she could do this? Tears were about to escape when I ran in washroom. I closed the washroom door and cried. How I will face them all now. They will mock me. They will make fun of me. Why you did this, Julia? After crying out all the pain, I washed my face and went to classroom. Ryan, I am Ryan. I am a brilliant student and my father is a very famous businessman. I have just one friend but I treated her like my sister. Her name is Julia. We used to live in a same room in hostel because of our studies. I am a brilliant student but I am a nerd. Everyone in school calls me nerd because of my dressing. I don't like wearing revealing clothes and also I don't do makeup at all. I always wear loose clothes and top of that I used to wear round shaped spectacles. Tessa and Sebastian are the most famous couple of our school. They are a beautiful couple, no doubt, but still I want Sebastian with me, not with Tessa. I never told anyone about my feelings for Sebastian, but I write each and everything in my diary. But I never knew that my bestie would betray me. What happened today made me realize no one wants to be friends with me, but I can't lose him. I'll talk to him. After class finished, I went out to look for Sebastian. He was standing under a tree with his best friend Joe. I walked to them. They were laughing, but when they saw me, their expressions changed. Sebastian, are you here to apologize? Ryan, apologize for what? I said, looking down on my shoes. Sebastian, what do you mean for what? You created that scene in front of anyone. You should apologize. Ryan, I am sorry, but I am here for a confession. Everything in diary was true. I like you, Sebastian. Sebastian, listen, girl. If you want to date someone that badly, then I can introduce you some nerds like you. But for me, you are just a nerd. I mean, just look at yourself. Who will like you? You are so ugly. Joe, I thought you will die after embarrassing yourself in front of anyone, but no, you are so shamelessly standing here and making confession. How shameless you are. Sebastian, go ugly duckling. I can't even see your face for some minutes. I turned back and wiped my eyes with my hands. I thought he will think about me, but he insulted me again. I went to my room. After locking the room, I fell on bed and cried for hours. I skipped school for 5 days, but I can't leave everything for him. I decided to go to school tomorrow. Next day, I went to school, but I never raised my eyes. I was looking on floor the whole time. I went to my locker, but when I saw it, I felt more embarrassed. There were my open pictures on my locker. Students behind me were laughing loudly. Student 1, here she come, boyfriend Taylor. Student 2, she should die. I opened my locker, but it was full with my pictures. They were edited but were looking so real. There was a notes taken locker. I took it out to read. Hey ugly duckling, it's not your Sebastian. How are these beautiful pictures? Do you like them? But you know, these pictures were looking way better than you in reality. It's a present from me for you. Enjoy. Thanks me later. I couldn't control myself from crying. I loved him, but what he did to me. I'll teach you a lesson, Sebastian. You will regret this. After that incident, school management kicked me out of school because of those pictures. My parents were so worried, so they sent me abroad for studies. After 5 years, one, I came back to take my revenge. When I went abroad, I changed myself. I changed my dressing style. I removed my spectacles. I cut my hair. In short, I was completely a changed person. After changing myself, I became the most beautiful girl in my new school. I feel confident. Everyone wants to be friends with me, but I never accepted anyone's friendship. I started going in bars. Life was fun, but still my heart was burning for revenge. I was in a bar for drink when I saw a man sitting alone. I was also alone, so I sat on the chair next to him. Ryan, hi. I am not interested. You can leave. Ryan, in what you are not interested? For taking you in room. Ryan, huh? When I said that, he turned his face to me for the first time in the whole time. Then what you want? Ryan, what's your name? I am Jungkook, but people know me by JK. Ryan, oh JK, the gangster. JK, yes, so stay away. It will be good for you. Ryan, why will you kill me? Actually, it's good I found you. JK, why? What you want? Ryan, actually, I want to be a mafia like you. I took a glass and gulped it all. JK, it's not children's play to be a mafia. Ryan, I know. You know, I have been burning in fire of revenge. I wanted to show them that I am not a nerd anymore. I took another glass and finished it. His eyes were fixed on me, but he didn't stop me. One, waiter, give me a bottle. Waiter placed a bottle in front of me. I opened it and attached it with my mouth. JK Pov. I was thinking about my life. I was feeling alone again, and I hate this feeling. I was drinking to forget all these worries and responsibilities for some time when she came and sat next to me. While talking, she'd finished the whole bottle, but then she was out of her mind. She told me her whole school life story, and I felt her pain because it was like my past. In my school, a girl tried to be my girlfriend, but I rejected her, and then she said to everyone that I viral her open pictures. For this thing, school management kicked me out of school. After telling her story, she was snoring on table. I couldn't leave her alone in a bar. So I decided to take her with me. I lifted her in my arms and took her my house. 1. I felt some burden on me which made me wake up. I tried to open my eyes but my head was spinning. I turned my face but my face touched with something. I opened my eyes and saw a handsome man sleeping beside me. I blinked my eyes for a couple of times but view was the same. Then I rubbed my eyes but nothing changed. He was hugging me and his leg was on me. I closed my eyes and tried to remember what happened last night. Soon I remembered the whole thing and cursed myself for telling my story to a gangster. Now I don't know what he will do to me. I pushed him, which made him awake. He looked at me with annoyed face. I ignored him and got up off bed, and next second I was on floor. My head was spinning and my legs were shaking. He got up and came to me. Jungkook, sit on bed. I will ask maid to make you hangover soup. Why? No thanks. I should go. Thanks for helping me at night, Jungkook. What about your revenge? Why? I'm sorry I shouldn't bother you. I was drunk and wasn't in my senses. Jungkook, if you want to join my gang, then your training will start from tomorrow. Wayan, really? Will you help me? Jungkook, yes, but you can think about it. You have a whole day. Think about it carefully and then tell me your decision. Wayan, I don't want to think about it twice. I am in for it, in for this. Jungkook, okay then, get up. He stretched his hand to me. I held his hand and stood up. After that day, I started living with him. He gave me training, but in that time we got closer. We did all the things. We always lived together, and he became the first man of my life. I gave myself to him. He was the one and only man for me. We did all the nasty things, but he never compromised on my training. That's how time passed. After finishing my training, I came back for my revenge, but I wasn't alone. Jungwoo was with me. He collected all the information about Sebastian. Sebastian became a huge businessman. He was a famous businessman. Jungkook planned his kidnapping with his men. After kidnapping, they took him to me. His eyes were covered with clothes, so I removed the cloth from his eyes. Sebastian, who are you? What you want? Do you need money? Ryan, don't you remember me? Sebastian, do I know you? Ryan. Oh wow, don't you remember that nerd in your school, Sebastian? Nerd? That Ryan? Yeah, how I can forget her, that ugly bitch. Jungkook punched on his face which made him fell off of chair. Jungkook, mind your language or else I'll blow your head. He aimed his gun on Sebastian's head. Sebastian, relax man, why you are worried about that nerd? Ryan, it's nice meeting you again, Sebastian. Sebastian, what? Wait, don't tell me you are that nerd. It can't be true. Ryan, you are right. I'm not that nerd anymore. And now I'll take my revenge. I'll make you realize how it feels when people laugh on you, make fun of you. Sebastian, wow, nerd, you became so hot and sexy. If you want to be my girlfriend now, I will accept you. Ryan, really? Will you accept me? But you know from today you won't be able to show your face to anyone. Sebastian, what do you want then? Tell me. Ryan, you will know soon. Have a wonderful life from now. Sebastian, what you are going to do with me? Ryan, I shouldn't make you wait. Bye. I took his phone and left with Jungkook. Within 10 minutes, Jungkook's phone got notifications. They were pictures of Sebastian, but they were not just pictures, but they were his open pictures. Jungkook uploaded his pictures on social media platforms using Sebastian's phone. Within some minutes, the pictures got viral. People were laughing and criticizing him. Some were making fun of him and some were hating him. The next day, I was scrolling my phone when I saw a picture. It was Sebastian, but he was dead. He hung himself with a ceiling fan. I wasn't a cruel person, but I felt relaxed after watching him dead. I was laying on sofa closing my eyes when Jungkook came. Jungkook, did you hear the news? Ryan, yes, I have seen his pictures. Thank you so much for helping me. Jungkook, here, look what I found in his phone. He handed me Sebastian's phone. My eyes widened looking his phone's gallery. It was filled with girls' open pictures and they were all crying. Jungkook, he was a blackmailer. He used these girls and then made these videos and pictures so in future he can threaten them. Ryan, he was such a ridiculous person. My hand stopped swiping pictures when I saw Tessa's pictures. She was crying and her picture was same as the other girls. A beautiful smile appeared on my lips. I kept his phone on table and turned to Jungkook. Ryan, I am really happy and relaxed today. It's all because of you. Thank you so much. Jungkook, don't say thanks again and again. Just say yes. He took out a beautiful ring from his pocket. Ryan, are you really proposing me for marriage? Jungkook, of course. I want to spend rest of my life with you. I give my hand in his hand. Ryan, you are a mafia leader, so technically I'll be a mafia queen. Jungkook, you are already my queen, queen of my heart.